Hello, everyone. Hey, I shouldn't be. Somebody said there are so many other issues I should focus on, but at least sometimes talk as you see them, and it has to be said. Why is it that anywhere that Tinubu goes to, Mr. Tinubu goes to, he's always looking so lost, so forlorn, so as if he's so out of place? You know, almost this thing where your mind knows that you're not supposed to be there. You're living on stolen times. You're using stolen thing. You're sitting on stolen throne and all of that. I think those are the things that really, affect Tinubu. That even he himself is never able to associate with people, and then of course the stench that goes around him, the stench of drug dealings, money being forfeited. You see the stench of certificate forgery and all over. These are criminal activities that sort of like leave a bad taste in the mouth of a lot of people, and so people don't even want to be associated with it, so that you're not like, oh, you're seeing with that, not so character having or integrity having kind of a person, and so people just sort of like by default just move away from him. And you see all of that happening, and it's the same thing again in the Vatican. First of all, I'm sure, oh Lord have mercy, Tinubu getting that what do you call it, invite was something for them. It was blowing their head. Oh more, come and see things. They were just going all over, all over the place. And then it must have been okay, yeah, for them. As far as I could say, it's an achievement. From fake bishops to this one, it's an achievement, and they're already using it as so. And they were actually making all sorts of mouths, especially his supporters, that Peter Obi was not this, was not that. At the end of the day, they actually do know who it is that they stole election. So this video is an overvekuve video. Avevekuve. I forgot to tell you, it's an Avevekuve video. It's not the kind of video that we are not talking serious issue here. We are just doing a bit of army boy. And I saw this and I decided, let me do army boy on it. And there are quite a lot of people who also made comments. There was somebody that said something. The way he said it, it was so hilarious. He said that he looks like something that was, that was abandoned, where he was sitting. And then you see the place where Sheyi Tinubu try walking in, and then they're stopping him to go to that other and another side. It's not everywhere that you dump it to. Hey, nobody cares who you are at that place. So I'm just trying to get the particular comments that I've seen earlier, but of course not very flattering comments from people on this whole thing. And one of the things for me I've always known about life is that there's a way that, every one of us, we have our compass inside of us, morality compass, that lets us know whether we're doing right or not, that reminds us whether we're doing right or wrong. And no matter how much we try to downplay it, no matter how much we try to tell the world that it's not so, when we are within ourselves, it does tell us. So even though there are a lot of people who try to, as much as possible, to sort of like talk themselves out of it, or tell the lies to themselves so many times that they want to believe it, but in their innermost moment it really comes to pass, and they see that a lot. So that's something out there. But still trying to get those comments. And of course, and there was something that happened that was quite embarrassing, although I don't think Tinubu cares anything about embarrassment, where Tinubu had written that that upon his arrival in Rome, ahead of the solemn mass marking the beginning of the pontificate of His Holiness Pope Leo the 14th, he said he was warmly received and graciously hosted to dinner by His Eminence Cardinal Pietro Paroli, the Secretary of State to the Vatican. And then he said their dialogue was marked by the spirit of fraternity and shared vision for the future, focusing on common values such as peace, mutual respect, and global solidarity. That Tinubu now said he expressed Nigeria's deep appreciation for the Vatican's long-standing goodwill and reaffirmed the commitment to promoting interfaith dialogue, tolerance, and cooperation in an increasingly polarized world. As if it's not one of the most polarized people that are out there. he and his team and his supporters and everything. And then he said, as always, Nigeria remains a nation open to friendship, grounded in faith, and committed to building bridges of understanding across the world. But guess what? The picture that they put out was wrong. The person that they said they met was not the person. Ah, Lord of mercy. The person that he said he met is not the person. Can you imagine such a blunder? Can you imagine not taking you didn't know the person you were meeting, you didn't know whatever, this thing that you were doing. And of course, uh oh my goodness. Some people were asking whether what happened to those fake bishops, whether he didn't, go with them. Again, that was a question that quite a number of people also, were asking. And then, like I've shown you the other video you saw of Tinubu try to go, but someone here said Father and Sons Nigeria Limited. I've told you guys before, what we have, these politicians, they are trying to hand over to their children. And if we allow that handover to happen, no, sorry, our name will be wrong number. We will just all go. Let us just all go and sleep, and not even bother, because these people are just going to be out there. They're just going to be crazy in all the things that they are doing. So still try to find that comment to put it, to just look at this thing that are there. But hey, this is it. Like I said earlier, this is just an amiable moment. And if you see the way APC they are selling, even the fact that Peter Obi and former governor of Lagos State, Mr. Tinubu, did meet in Vatican. If you see the way APC are carrying it on their head, somebody said they are all blushing. It's just crazy on its own. Let me do. Well, that's it for this video. I'm going to be rounding up here to just say to every one of us what I usually say all the time. Politics, we need to join politics. We need to begin part of it. We need to begin to think about political party. Is it to register a political party? Is it to join a political party? Is it to run for office? Is it to support people who are running for office? Is it to donate to people who are running for office? Is it to help them to raise money? At the end of the day, my brother, my sister, we have to do something. Politics is everything. We cannot just sit down and allow some people to continue to destroy our lives. The thing that gives them the power to destroy our life is politics. And I tell you, they cannot rig election if we all decide we are not going to allow them rig. People that INEC they have people that links amongst us, our brothers, our sisters, our cousins, our parents, our children, our colleagues, our old schoolmates and all of that. Let's begin to talk to them. Let's begin to tell them that, look, it is no longer acceptable for them to allow themselves to be used to survive this country. The same thing with the judiciary, the same thing with the police. At the end of the day, no Nigerian is more Nigerian than any Nigerian. Then also, we also have to put the work equally, not just leaving politicians to put in the work. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.